Hi everyone, in this video we will have a look at finding the surface area of composite solids. So first thing first, when we have a composite solid, we need to split it up into basic solids. Now with this example over here, I have two basic solids that make up my composite solid. First of all, I have a rectangular prism, and second of all, I have half of a cylinder. So we will find the surface area of the rectangular prism first, and then we will find the surface area of the cylinder, half cylinder. So the total surface area of a rectangular prism is 2 times the length times width plus 2 times the length times height, and 2 plus 2 times the width times the height. Now over here we could see that given this is length, width and height, I've just quickly labelled each side, I only have the length and width once rather than twice, because over here it's inside the second part. Now over here, the length and the width, if this object is placed on top of, let's say it's like a house, it's placed on the ground where the base is not there, then we will not include it. But in this case, there's no information in relation to that, so I will include the base. So let's get started. In my case, I have 1 times length times width. Let's find what that is first of all. So that is 42 times 9, and it's centimetres squared. So I end up with 378 centimetres squared. That's my first part done. My second part is 2 times length times height, which is 2 times 42 times 35 centimetres squared, and that gives me 2,940 centimetres squared. And lucky last, I have 2 times width times height, and that is 2 times 9 times 35 centimetres squared, and that gives me 630 centimetres squared. And the total surface area of my rectangular prism is therefore 378 centimetres squared plus 2,940 centimetres squared plus 630 centimetres squared. And that gives me a total of 3,948 centimetres squared. So I found the first half of the shape of the composite solid. I am now going to have a look at the top section, the second half, which is the cylinder. Alright, so over here I have half of a cylinder, which means I have half a circle here and half a circle here. Together they make one circle. So instead of having 2 pi times the radius, remember pi times radius squared is the area of one circle, we multiply this by 2 because in a normal cylinder like this, we have 2, we have the bottom and the top. So I just have, in this case, pi times radius squared. And for my rectangular part of the cylinder, we only have half of it. I have the top, so instead of doing 2 pi times radius times height, I will do pi times radius times height. Let's do the first part. So pi times radius times height. First of all, I need to know what my radius is. My radius is this, it's the half length from here to here, but I have the full length. The full length is 9 centimetres. So my radius is going to be 9 centimetres divided by 2, which is 4.5 centimetres. That's my radius. And let me write down my height. My height for my cylinder is this section over here, and that's 42 centimetres. I can now sub in my radius and my height into my formula over here at the top, this one here, and find the total surface area of half of my cylinder. So pi times radius squared, which is 4.5 squared, plus pi times radius again, so it's 4.5, times my height, which is 42 centimeters squared, because I'm looking at the total surface area of my cylinder. Now that gives me, for the first part, I get 63.617, and for my second part, I get 593.761 centimeters squared. Together, that gives me 657.378 centimeters squared. I want to round it to 2 decimal places. That's going to be 657.38 centimeters squared. Now that is my total surface area of half of my cylinder. So I've found the total surface area of my rectangular prism. I found the total surface area of half my cylinder. Now I need to add these two. So the total surface area of the composite solid equals to the total surface area of the rectangular prism plus the total surface area of half my cylinder. So that gives me 3,948 plus 657.38 centimeters squared, and I end up with 4,605.38 centimeters squared. That is my total surface area of my composite solid.